You don't want to card your teammates.
Pretty much. But now that we have everybody having rolled the initiatives, we can move on to the end of these. Let me reorganize the turn order now that everybody is on it. Peter, you're first.
Yeah.
Run away!
Peter,
No.
turn
But,
your rolls off GM.
yes. As soon as I realize they're on GM roll, I turned them off. I'm going to go to there.
Where'd you go? That's fine.
Nope. Wrong one. I want. Where's that fucking symbol?
James,
Yeah.
I had a dumb moment because of what you told me earlier. I was like, why is everyone in a yellow square? Oh, I know why everyone's in a yellow square.
Yeah.
Why are you colourful? Oh, why are you not longer colourful?
Okay.
You'll also
I'm
note
going
there's
up.
a bunch more status effects. I went and installed like an additional 60 status effect markers.
Ooh.
So you should be able to find one for any concentration effect.
Ooh,
In
these
theory.
are cool.
Yeah. They were a community effort on Reddit. I went and downloaded like 3 packs and installed them all.
Alright, so I'm going to fly to there, fly up so I'm 30 feet off the ground, and then shoot the fucker.
Uh-huh.
With
How
this
do you
thing.
know it's hostile?
21 hits.
How mad are you going to be the day where it's like 21 misses? Fuck!
Well, hopefully by then my 2 attack is a little bit higher.
Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, so that ends Peter's turn, I'm assuming.
Yes.
That
So I don't have
makes
any
it-
bonus actions at
That,
the moment.
that makes it Navarra's turn.
That's
Is Raymond in this combat?
Yes.
Is his wolf in the combat?
What was that, Mikey?
Is his wolf in the combat?
I'm going to say no, because that thing will get like straight up insta-killed, and because he's not here, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt of going, there was a thing. Run into the woods, boy. Or something like that. Basically, when he saw the thing, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt of like shooing the thing off into the woods.
Tell the townsfolk our story.
Because how much would it suck if he comes back and I'm like, oh yeah, your wolf died on Saturday because you weren't there. So I used it in combat against something that was, and it got 2 shots or 1 shot because you don't know how much this thing does for damage.
It got swallowed.
You went there Saturday. The party used you as a shield. You died.
Oh yeah, Jess, would you like to tell the party what you did today when it comes to tonight's combat?
What?
No.
She was moving some stuff around in the lounge room.
I was moving stuff. So I threw the remote at James, who can normally catch anything. James hit it somehow and lost the back cover and the batteries. While trying to find the back cover and the batteries, I found a D20 that may be green
Oh fuck!
that he dropped.
You found the death dice.
Yep, and I'm using it this combat because it's a boss monster.
Oh
I
fuck!
went to try and take it. He's like, nope, thank you. I need that tonight. That's the boss dice. I'm like, fuck.
So what's Haley doing?
Saying that, people inside the yellow square.
What yellow square?
They can't see it.
Oh.
Would you like me to turn it on so everyone else can see it?
It's a yellow
I mean, I thought that would be helpful. I thought that's why that was there.
Haley, what you doing?
Okay, so I've activated my blade song and then moved to there.
Yep.
And then-
Probably throw like a marker on yourself to show you've got your blade song up
Ooh,
at
good
some point,
idea.
but you can do that between turns. What spell are you
Okay.
casting?
Okay, I just posted 2 things in the chat.
Fireball.
Of course, Fireball. Dexterity saving throw.
But we know it's got shit decks.
It rolled a 4.
Failed.
Yeah, it do that.
Oh no, there's a 1 in there. Oh, rude.
So minus
Ooh,
13.
that is rude. But there's like 3 6s in there, Haley, and a 5.
Yeah, don't
True.
argue.
It's true.
Next. That is a Raymond's turn. Who's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Giant mode. Because it's a big worm. He's gonna go, I need to be big. So yeah, he's gonna use his Giant's Might.
James, I should have been before Raymond.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18.1.
I could have sworn I put you on here, but apparently I didn't. So I will put you on here.
No.
You'll just move
Just
after
gets
Raymond.
to miss the first round because you tried to steal the green dice.
I'll
Do
put you on
care
here. You can move
what
after.
one I use the blade song because
No, just mark something so you know you've got an effect on you.
Okay, if people want to quickly read the 2 aura things that I posted just above Haley,
Alright.
stuff, that's what the yellow square is for.
So it can't be charmed and gain a bonus to saves based on your charisma.
Yeah,
Thunk,
Cool.
crossbow, end of turn.
but it's only when you're within 10 feet of me, and my bonus to charisma is a +2.
That works.
So I mean, it may not save everyone, but
Jess.
not being able to be charmed is
Your turn.
Thank you.
What am I playing this really?
If-
Right.
Because even though Raymond has extra attack, he does not have any way to load a crossbow without a bonus action, which he used to become big.
Do I have? Oh, I have javelins. Okay, that'll be helpful. Oh, I also have Ray of Frost. What is the thing on Ray of Frost?
I believe you're within range of Ray of Frost.
Not quite.
Well, then move forwards a little bit. I'm also going to throw an aura on...
Sorry.
I'm going to throw an aura on the worm just so people can actually see where its squares actually align to.
Thank you.
Oop, that needs to be toggled to being a square.
5 by 5.
Cool.
Now we don't have somebody stepping into its square and going, why am I being eaten?
No, we'll still go, why are we being eaten?
Oh, yeah.
I believe that's what's called fucking
Miss.
huge.
Okay, so we know it's 117.
It's a worm with white
Raymond's
mail
one
on.
hit.
Yep.
Raymond hit.
So
Jess missed.
it's either 18 or 19.
yes.
That makes it Kojiro's turn. Whoo! Okay.
Yeah, James gets to play his character.
Where is the stance? Oh, that's right. I have stances under things. We are going to go with... we'll go with the Corona Cloak stance, so he does additional damage whenever things are just near him.
No, he's got the Rona.
I'll say this. I changed this name to be less offensive and things than what it was originally called.
What was it originally?
Holocaust Cloak.
Yeah.
In a legit 3.5 book.
Something tells me that book wasn't child friendly.
I'm like, I'm gonna change that.
Why don't you just call it Flame Cloak or something?
Because there's a lot of like fire-based stuff, and like I didn't want to have like 5 flame abilities on there.
Or Cloak of Blades.
Anyway, There's one for your counter.
Lord of Daggers.
And then he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then... Does he have... No, I forget if he's got anything that's ranged. Or allows him to move. Nope. No, I don't think I actually took the one that just allows him to throw a fireball at someone. So that will end his turn. Because he's not getting up into melee with something that big alone. That makes it Torrin's turn.
What's the weather like?
Clear.
Damn it.
You wanted the extra damage from Thunderstrike.
Call
didn't you?
lightning.
Yes. 'Tis not of the raining.
Damn it.
So you need
Ooh,
someone in
wait.
the party that can cast control weather.
Yeah.
Conjure thunderstorm.
Ooh, I can send it to the Shadow Realm. Well, I've got banishment.
Nice.
How does that work? Charisma saving throw. How much charisma do you reckon a giant fucking rock-eating worm has?
25.
Probably. Probably fucks dragons.
Oh,
Hey,
it's got a
you don't know.
whole big
It
of a-
could be a dragon. At least part of it.
Dragon with a giant rock-eating worm for a turn.
I'm gonna do call lightning above its head.
So deck saving throw.
Yeah. Oh fuck, that's a shit roll.
Well, it rolled a 0.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll take 9 damage. Woohoo! How long does that last?
Concentration on
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
So
Oh,
every
okay.
turn for this combat.
Yeah, I'm gonna move as well.
I was going to say, are you going to move?
Yeah. It's when fighting Big Beastie, staying together is ill-advised.
Especially considering it's as big as our paladin's aura.
Yeah.
It's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Nah.
And it's going to use multi-attack. And it's going to bite Raymond, who's the biggest thing.
I mean, fair.
For a 27 to hit.
Oh yeah, kill Raymond when he's not here.
Raymond is required to make a dexterity saving throw.
27 to 27.
Which is not Raymond's good suit.
I hear licking the cat's nearby.
Oh, it's not.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck!
Oh no.
It swallows Raymond's
Well-
whole.
Oh. You're gonna kill Raymond.
In his giant form.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and he takes...
Oh, fuck.
Where are all my d8s?
You should just send Raymond a text and say, hey, roll 4d6.
Hey, tell me I'm playing him wrong. He went giant, he walked forwards.
I mean,
Yeah, that's fair.
I was going to say,
and
didn't he get fire shackles to tie it down?
He was out of range. His fire shackles, I believe, within 30 feet, and also I don't think they work on colossal creatures that don't have hands.
No idea. I've never played the club.
And he takes 9, 15, 19, 26 damage. Now the purple worm's going to make its second attack.
Multi-attack.
Yeah, it has multi-attack.
Isn't he on the inside of it?
Yeah. 72 minus 26 is 46. So it's going to make its second attack at Kujiro with its tail stinger, because it only gets to bite once a turn.
Okay. So the Ildrune has no restriction on size, but you have to have hit it with a melee attack.
Yeah, well, he wasn't within
A
melee
weapon
range.
attack.
And it rolled a 17 to hit. What is Kujiro's AC?
Oh.
18. It misses. Does any of his counters work on a miss? Whoops, I did not mean to post that one. I meant to read it. Successfully strikes you. Nope, that is for saving throws, and that is all of the counters he has. So he has no counters that can hit this thing. End of turn. Lubash!
Ah!
How long have you been holding that one in, buddy?
Run away. No, I don't run away. I can't really do anything because I can't even get a range. So,
Yeah.
Raging now would be a bad idea.
why would moving there be a bad idea?
No, I said raging would be a bad idea if you can't attack.
Oh, yeah,
do
look,
you have any form of ranged attack?
I have Vicious Mockery.
Does that count for rage?
No, it has to be a weapon attack.
Are you sure on that?
No.
It's just
It's just
you can't cast Vicious Mockery. You can't cast while raging.
yeah.
I'm also not raging yet, guys.
True.
Fair. I assumed you were raging with the roar.
No, I'm just doing
That was
it.
just a battle cry.
Yeah.
Fair.
Is this where I cast Speak with Animals and hope to speak it out of this?
I
We've
don't
already
think
set it
this
on
would
fire
be.
and hit it with
It's
lightning.
a worm.
I was gonna say I don't think this would count as a beast.
Yeah, that's
Maybe a
fair.
monstrosity.
So there's not a lot I can do. Do I have any martial? No. Okay, so I'm going to come here and say that this worm's mother looks like a pig.
Ooh.
That was vicious.
Oh, that's nasty.
Don't even get started with me.
I was gonna say,
Worm.
shouldn't it be your mother was an earthworm?
That was an earthworm.
So it fails at saving throw.
You mock it successful.
Woo! And now it has disadvantage on black rose.
Fair.
Because that's what Vicious Mockery does. And the
Emily.
puppet actually makes it useful.
Cool. So I'm going to use my action to move my beetle across and then get
Quick,
it to
Bailey,
charge
cook for it.
straight in and use its
What that is?
use its maul.
Yep. That
It has a
misses.
mole?
Rude.
Does it have pack beast or anything?
Does not have pack tactics.
That's the thing I was trying to say.
Yeah, it's technically an elemental. In alter
And because it attacked, I can use my I can use the exceptional training and make an extra attack myself.
Yeah.
Before I make my extra attack, I'm going to Hunter's Mark it.
Yep.
Exceptional training. It fucking missed.
And then I'm going to hit it with a blowgun, and I'm going to apply poisonous skin to it.
Yep.
You're gonna give it a what?
He's gonna wipe his poison slime on it before he shoots the thing.
So he was gonna give it a blow something?
Blow dart.
A blowgun.
Ah, right.
Stop blowing the worm. It's
I
my
had
job.
something else.
That hits for
6. No, 5.
no.
It's got to survive the DC. It's got to beat the DC 12, or it doesn't take the +5. That the
DC 12, huh?
DC 12.
It passes
Figured.
with a 28.
Fuck off number.
Con.
Fuck off number.
With a 28 to its con save.
Yeah. Con and strength are gonna be this thing's mages.
Yeah. So it takes how much for poison? So the poison is the top damage, isn't it?
Yeah, the poison and Hunter's Mark are both in there.
Yeah. So it takes
Poison
the
is the
it
it
takes
takes the 5, which is the Hunter's Mark.
and then it takes the 5, so it takes 10 damage overall.
It takes 11 because it's 5 + 1.
No, that 5 + 1 is because you rolled a crit on the second dice.
Oh, is it? Oh well.
That second one is a 1 for crit.
This is why I toggle advantage.
I was going to say.
Because if you
Scrolling over, I think
if
it's less.
if you mouse over it, it says rolling 1 crit.
Yeah, no. In the
Hang on,
damage.
Yeah, no, it's
No.
right.
Yeah.
It's just the 5. It only takes 10.
Actually, no. Yeah, Pete's actually right. Because you actually rolled a 1 on the hunter's mark. Because of the top rolls, it's actually giving you crit on the poison.
Yeah, it's giving me crit on those. My apologies. So it's 1 on the hunter's mark. So it only takes 6.
Class 4. Arian.
Who's an Aryan?
How far away am I from? I am going to toggle my Eldritch Claw tattoo.
Yep.
Then I am going to stab it at range with my rapier.
Uh-huh.
But that's not how rapiers work.
And since there's no one within 5 feet of me, I have potential for sneak attack.
You're also 30 foot in the air, aren't you?
Yep.
No, you miss.
Kind of figured. Actually, hold on.
You go stab and it goes dink.
Yep, hold on. Can I use that? That's an ability check. Do I have to declare Tides of Chaos before or after?
Before.
Before?
Because it gives you advantage.
Yeah. Okay, then yeah.
It's also only on spell attacks.
Is it? I thought it was any.
It's when you cast a spell.
No, it's cast gain advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Oh, fair. I've only ever used it on spells because I've never multi-class sorcerer.
Yeah.
Navara. This thing just ate your giant friend.
It's not very nice.
What, saying he's a friend?
Oh.
Look, I want to clarify something.
Yeah.
Can I know I can't cast 2 spells on my 2 attack action.
Yeah.
Can I cast a spell as a bonus action and cast a spell as a normal action?
So long as you only cast one spell one non-cantrip spell in the turn. You can't cast Fireball and Haste, for example.
Okay.
But you can do, say, Haste and then Firebolt.
Okay.
The only way to bonus action and cast like 2, say, Fireballs is to be a sorcerer and quicken spell.
Okay. Cool. So, I guess I just got to decide which one I want to do now.
That one.
Yeah. I'm going to use my action
Yep.
to cast Fire Shield. Do you need me to post it so you know what it does?
It does fire damage when something hits you, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it also does light, but we're in a clearing, so I don't think it matters.
In the day.
Yeah.
This data.
It lasts for 10 minutes. Isn't a concentration spell.
Good.
I thought it would have been.
Good to know. That's actually a very good move for you to have, because if you get eaten, you now do damage to it as well.
And
Yeah, indigestion spell.
To be fair, most creatures that swallow you, if you do enough damage from the inside, it spits you out.
fair. So this the aura it's got, it's what the space it takes.
Back in a second, guys.
That is its squares, yes.
Okay. Cool.
That is how big it is, since I didn't put it in a boxed icon. I used an actual icon for it.
Yeah, cool. And I will attack it with my rapier and miss.
Yeah.
Because I know it has more than 12.
Serena. Yeah, no, I put the box on it because last time I had a big creature like this and didn't put the aura on, Raymond kept like walking through the corners and wondering why he was getting hit.
Smite is when I attack, right?
Smite is when you hit, not attack. Because paladins are bullshit and get to choose when they smite. They don't waste the smite by going, I'm gonna smite you, whiff. They go, crunch, smite. Which is really bullshit when they go crit. Oh, I'm a dump a level 5 smite on that.
So I
Bonk.
have
You-
to be. Do I have to be the opposite square to get advantage?
Yes.
Is that
Also,
what you're gonna rule, or can I just be on this side?
so long as you're basically on the opposite side to it, I'll be generous because of how big it is. Also, you have smite spells, not just your smite ability. Smite spells go on a bonus action, and they trigger the next time you hit a creature, so long as you're not hit and lose concentration first.
So I can smite spell him, and then
You,
is what you're saying, and then smite
yeah,
him.
you can branding smite, which then enchants your weapon. Smack him, and if it hits, you can then drop another smite on it.
Stack the smites.
Assuming you hit.
Yes, it's
What if I do thunderous smite?
all of your smite spells are bonus actions. They all trigger on the next time you hit a thing. It's I'm gonna smack you and do a thing.
Well,
It's what makes paladins broken because you go like I'm gonna do a thing and crit and bang and I did 80 damage.
So I need to hit him first, and then I can use one of my smite spells.
Well, you use the smite spell first because you're enchanting your weapon,
Okay, well,
and then you hit him and then you use your normal smite.
thunderous smite.
Okay, so now you have that toggled. Now you try to hit him, and thunderous smite lasts like a minute and it's concentration. It's the next time you hit him within a minute, so long as you're not hit and lose concentration.
I think we hit.
You hit. So now Thunderous Smite's damage goes off, and if you wish, you can drop a normal smite.
How do I do?
Let me check your sheet.
Because I clicked the spell and that's
Yeah,
what
it's
happened. You did the thing.
it's because it's not fully entered.
You did the thing. Not me.
Yeah,
Thunderous Smite is, I think, 2d8. Just give me a second.
Okay.
I thought I'd actually entered that one, but apparently not. Thunderous Smite. It's 2d6. Broop. Cog, description, paste. One bonus. So that's what Thunderous Smite does. Now let me make it an attack roll, or give it a damage thing.
Who is beeping?
I don't know.
It's not me.
There you go. You can click Thunderous Smite, and then you can click your weapon damage and stuff. So you did 11 with your Great Axe, you did 8 with Thunderous Smite. So tick off that spell slot, and then if you want to use another Smite, you can just click your Divine Smite down the bottom.
So I can do divine smite on top
Yes,
of
that's a
that?
free action. You can do that whenever you hit someone. Because again, paladins are bullshit.
Apparently I can cast at level 9.
No.
It says cast.
Do you have a level 9 spell slot? No. Do paladins get level 9 spell slots? No.
Thank God.
You can cast it at level 2.
Fine. There you go.
Fine, I can't do 300 damage in a turn. This is bullshit.
19.
Mikey, do you want to be fed to Magnum or do you want him dead?
Yes.
Yes. You're not killing him for me, you're killing him for the greater benefit of society.
Plus, purple worm skin is cool and valuable.
How do you know?
I literally worked on a merchant vessel.
Fair.
How many purple worms did you fucking come across?
None. Exactly why he knows.
Raymond is blinded and restrained. Can he attack while he is restrained? I need conditions. Condition restrained. Or is he just attacking at disadvantage? Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Creature has disadvantage on dex saving throws. Creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. So Raymond has disadvantage to do the thing. Maul with disadvantage.
Hey, Discord.
Miss. Maul with disadvantage. Miss.
How
Raymond.
is it hard to hit on the inside?
Because he's restrained, he can barely move.
Yeah.
He's also
Not
blind.
enough force.
And because he's inside the worm at the... oh, no, never mind. It's later. That's cool. Javral's turn. Who's gonna go? Fuck! Big thing! And he's going to go... Nope, we're not going to use that one. He's going to use Insightful Strike. And then slice with his sword. So he crits. Because of the Insightful Strike.
Oh, he's got a katana. Oh no, he's a weeb.
The worst.
Hey, at least he's not dual wielding katanas.
Yeah.
See, he does 12 damage. And I'm just going to go tick off that spell of his. Because he only has abilities once per short rest.
This is what it feels like being rich.
Yep.
And he's going to use his Flashing Sun bonus boost to do an extra attack. Which he can't use any more of his strikes because they are actions on their own. He just gets to make an additional attack for an additional 8 damage. Torrent's turn.
Continue piecing out this way. And where's the button? Look. Ooh, 21 damage.
It rolled a nat 20 on its saving throw.
Yeah, but what's its negative?
2. So 18.
So, whatever half of 21 is.
11.
10.
11. You always round
Oh,
damage
rounds
up.
up. I forget what you round up and round down.
Everything is rounded up.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I know of in D&D 5e that's rounded down is paladin spells prepared. Because they're like charisma plus half level rounded down. Purple
Sounds
Worm's
complicated.
turn. At the beginning of the Purple Worm's turn, Raymond takes 66 acid damage.
Oh, that would have killed me.
Said every wizard ever.
It would have killed. It would have killed
Trent,
me too.
not every wizard ever. Thank you very much.
Most wizards ever.
My wizard in your campaign would go, ha, with his 18 constitution.
I mean, yes, but I said most wizards afterwards. Oh, hello, Dallas. You're alive.
6,
Yeah,
11.
Hey!
I'd be dead.
Oh, this does not bode well for Raymond.
Oh god.
That's 5, that's 10, that's 15, that's 21, that's 27, that's 31 damage.
Hey, what happens if he opens his shield inside?
He has to be able to get it.
I mean, all he has to do is put his hand on his chest.
Yeah. He'd probably get an attack with maybe no disadvantage. So I'll keep those dice aside. Now, Haley, you just tried to stab it last turn, didn't you? And missed.
I did, yeah. I failed.
Oh, congratulations, Jess, with your Thundering Smite. You're its primary target.
I was like, so it should pay attention to me.
I forgot what you did. That was the whole thing.
Fair.
So it's going to try and bite Jess.
No,
What's
you
your
can hang out with
AC?
Raymond.
It tries to bite Megan.
Yeah. 16. Bitch, please. Come at me.
19.
Bye, Jess.
Make a dex saving throw. It's a saving throw. I don't know if your aura triggers on that though. So you might have your charisma bonus.
I think it does.
I don't know if your aura of
Let me read aura.
Yeah, it's whenever you or a friendly creature within 10 feet.
So give me a
a
second. I'm just going to add a global modifier to your saves.
So that's a 24. Does a 24 save me?
Yes.
Nope.
You make your save. Global save modifier.
Awesome.
So, Jess, does your aura only affect you, or
No, it's hang on.
What? My friend?
You or a friendly creature.
don't worry, I got the answer.
So
Yeah, it's all-
you made your save. So you take. You're not swallowed, but you take 3d8 damage.
Yeah. Ow.
6, 10, 13, 22 damage.
Oh, how sad.
I'm scared.
It's gonna stab you with its tail stinger.
Have you actually looked at my health?
I'm aware. It's gonna stab you with its tail stinger.
Yeah.
For a 23 to hit.
The cocky are always the first to die.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
How much was the other damage? Sorry.
22.
Yeah, 22 damage. And then you need to make a con save.
Okay. What did you do?
I put your aura on so you have.
Oh my god, you messed with my shit, and now I don't like it.
Fine, I'll take it off, and you can you can only have an 18 on your saving throw and fail.
Yeah, and you can do math in your head.
I literally thought you said you can do meth in your head then. And
Well, I
was
mean,
like,
you technically can.
I mean, how else does the meth get in?
I mean,
Needle.
fair.
Right? Isn't meth something you smoke?
It's both injected and smoked.
Look,
Okay, so because you made your saving throw,
Plus,
it's plus your charisma modifier.
yeah, no. I'm reading the thing, and it's 1d20 plus 5.
Yeah, which is your 3 for your Constitution plus 2 because you're proficient.
My constitution. Oh, yeah, okay.
And because you made your saving throw, you only take half the poison damage, which is
So isn't
11.
proficiency 3?
Yeah, no, the plus 2 is from a charisma modifier.
No, what?
And eat it.
I have a plus
whatever.
3 for my proficiency bonus.
Also take it.
Yeah.
No, I was confused, James, because if you look at my sheet, next
So-
on in saving throws, it says 5.
Yeah, no,
Which
it looks like
which
it's
is already applied to your roll.
Yeah.
You got 13 plus 5 and then plus 2, which means you got 20.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but she's got 14 in con though.
yeah, no, I see what she's I see what she's having for an issue. Apparently, it's automatically added the aura in somewhere, and I hadn't noticed. So actually, you failed the con save.
Fuck you.
So you get for arguing.
Because now I've looked at because she's got a +5 for Constitution,
You
and
did it. You said I passed.
nope, you failed.
Fuck. Okay, so
So that is 12 damage, 17 damage, 19 damage. Roll again.
Fucking hurt.
So 19,
But
24,
the
24
cockier the first to
28,
die.
34,
shut up, Mikey.
39,
Maybe it's just
43.
like, oh, you know how much health I've got?
So
It's all
I'm
gone.
fucking dead, is what I'm hearing.
49 poison damage.
Yeah, I'm
Jesus
fucking dead.
Christ.
Glad it's fucking me, not anybody else. I'm pretty much fucking dead. Okay, so whatever.
Ends Purple Worm's turn. Lubash's turn.
Yep.
Nope. Okay.
Was that a nope?
Do anything.
Yeah.
Quick, poke it with a stick.
So Purple Worms are nothing to joke about.
No.
And I'm going to do the most useful person here again, and, I don't know.
I cast fireball.
We could have got within range to melee it opposite Jess.
I have a plan.
Run away.
Jess is down, isn't she? Almost down.
Add 24 health, Jess, because it had disadvantage on that first bite attack.
Why?
Because of Transvicious Mockery last turn.
Oh, not true.
And yeah, it rolled a 14 on its second attack roll. Trent should have reminded me it had disadvantage.
Alright.
Yeah, Trent, remind the DM of the things he's meant to remember.
I was making a coffee for the most part, and then sat here and quietness.
If I get a +5, what?
Why are you rolling hit dice?
I'm checking something, okay?
So what you doing, Trent?
So I'm gonna say it's overcompensating and do smugger again.
Really?
Hey, do you want the disadvantages?
So you can
Add
try.
24 back.
Yeah, add 24 back, which was the first bite. It fails again.
Yeah, disadvantage. Everyone remember disadvantage.
So what does it have disadvantage on?
Attack
The first
rolls.
attack.
Just attack rolls, alright.
One attack roll.
Yeah.
Eebly's turn.
So what are you
Yay.
saying?
So I'm going to use my Ready Companion for my bonus action to make my creature use its maul. Which
Misses.
didn't work. And then I'm going to double attack.
Yep.
I'm not going to use Poisonous Skin this time, though.
For a miss. And a hit. For 11 damage. Arian.
I've seen this thing do some shit, haven't I?
It hit Jess. It hit Jess's character, and Jess's character is now looking a lot worse for wear. In one hit.
Yeah. I'm gonna try launch my one offensive spell that actually has a spell level at it then.
Uh-huh. Are you Tides of Chaosing?
Yes.
So you have advantage on the roll.
I think a 24 hits.
Yeah, you hit. And it does 11 damage. Roll your d8 for its
And-
damage type.
It's the first number, so it would be a lightning. Why is there an extra D6? Have I got something triggered?
You got it for an extra D6.
Oh no, yeah. Spell damage, yeah. Brain. Yes. So yeah, no, it's lightning damage.
Give me a second to go check the wild search table.
So I'm surging straight away.
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh fuck.
So yes, you are surging. Now turn to a pop.
I rolled for your surge and rolled a nat 20. Now I need my d10s because
Oh, so I immediately regained this Tides of Chaos then.
yes.
Uh-huh.
Huh. I'm gonna make a note of that.
Do I dare ask?
This battle got a little bit less permanent for you.
Okay.
Is all I'll give you.
Okay.
He got a 1-up. Green mushroom.
You might be hitting the nail on the head there, Mikey.
That's
Navara's turn.
That's me.
Navarro?
Navara. So yes,
I'm
Peter,
not
you have you feel as if you are more grounded to the material plane.
Okay.
Do I have to move down to get advantage?
No, you'll get advantage just because you're on the same side. I'm not going to be super pedantic and make you be exactly lined up opposite to Jess.
Cool.
You're close enough.
There. So as a bonus action, I'm going to summon, I guess, cast my Shadow Blade.
Yep, Shadow Scimitar.
Accurate. And just go swing.
Swing, 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 swing.
Just
Miss and hit.
True. Advantage, Haley. Yeah.
You literally just asked if you had advantage.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry, the cat jumped on the table. Where he's not meant to.
Does that end your turn?
I think so. I believe so.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Because unless you're going to move, basically, because you use your action in your bonus.
Nah, I'm stay put.
Sarina's turn.
Do I need to do Thunderous Smite again if I want to use that?
Yes. You have to. It only lasts till the.
Okay, well, it just.
Yeah, because you click the attack one, it's fine. We know what it does. If you hit it, you'll do 12 damage. It's because I left the spell card in your spells, but the one in.
Bitch.
So
Wow.
Opposite me.
You doubled the 12.
Roll Thunderous Smite again.
Haley's opposite me.
Yeah.
Roll Thunderous Smite again.
Bitch, die.
And do you want to use a smite?
Insulting the worms is my thing.
Bitch die.
Does
I
you
was
want to
gonna say,
smite?
is there amount of damage the worm has to take to spit Raymond up again?
30 from the inside.
Okay, how many level 2 spells do I have?
So nothing we can do on the outside to cause
Pretty
it.
much.
Can I shoot lightning into its mouth?
You can try.
Does that count?
You can try. But here's the thing. None of you are aware if Raymond's even still conscious, and shooting lightning in his mouth may very well kill him if he's unconscious.
I'm a little disappointed with that crit of 2. But...
Roll again.
Roll again.
Because you crit.
Oh.
Yeah,
Again,
well,
paladins are bullshit.
So I rolled the Divine Smite again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, does it use true spells?
No.
Okay. Because I cast it at level 2, so...
Yeah. You crit. You double the dice.
So 12, 14 plus 16, 11, 7, 12, 1, 8.
67 damage. I
About
had a
as
cat.
much as it did to me.
I had a calculator open once you rolled the crit.
About as much as it did to me with that die bitch.
It saves. It saves from system shock.
Haha.
Decent game.
Raymond's turn, and he uses his maul twice. Disadvantage makes it a miss. Disadvantage, so he misses twice. Ends turn. Kujuro's turn. God damn it, he missed. And he burned his Bone Crusher. That ends Kujuro's turn. Because I don't think he has any boosts he can use.
I can cast a spell while maintaining concentration, can't I?
Yes, just so long as it's not another concentration
Yeah,
spell.
no. It's not gonna be.
Lightning bolt.
Yeah, I do 49 damage to it. Blah, blah. And whatever it is.
And it needs to make a dex save.
Not that one. It's
Yeah, you're using your paladin channel divinity
Yeah.
thing to maximize lightning damage.
Yeah.
It failed its saving throw.
So 49 damage.
Not that it would have done anything, because it only had 15 health left.
Yay, roasted it.
Bloop. And
So I nearly killed it.
yeah, you did. You fucked it up.
But I was victorious.
And
You're welcome.
And it spits Raymond back out, who is still conscious.
Stab it. As soon as Raymond's out, I stab it so it doesn't get a chance to get back up.
You stab it, you kill it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, Jess. It gets a death saving throw first because it acts before you, because it's immediately after Mikey.
Fine.
Just roasted, be like, you're welcome, peasants.
That's not what it needed.
Cool.
That's exactly the opposite of what it needed.
Then you stab it, then it dies.
Yeah. I'm like, give me a 20 just because I want to go 1.
Cool.
So yeah.
That'd be funny. Got up immediately, ate Jess.
Well, see, that's the thing. If it got up and tried to eat Jess, if Jess failed saving throw, it could then just knock Raymond unconscious on the next attack.
Yeah.
Or pretty much anyone else that got near.
Yeah, and then Raymond would have suffocated because there's no way we're cutting him out of there.
So yeah, that
I
ends.
think it's gonna last a lot longer.
That ends combat.
Anyone got glass vials?
Why would anyone have glass vials?
Or any vials in general?
Time for harvesting.
I actually think Ibley might have some glass vials, if I remember correctly.
What? Where are we gonna put it? Like, you want to harvest shit off it?
I don't know. Anyone got a bag of holding?
No.
Does anybody need a healing potion?
Zelda puts their hand up.
I am a healing potion.
Who is on 15 hit points.
Them?
Zelda brought their own healing potions, I believe.
I believe they did.
Well, I'll keep my healing
But
potion.
the other thing is, out of combat, they basically say something like they'll wait for a short rest and spend some hit dice.
Fair.
Goddamn, Raymond's inventory is a mess. Yes, he apparently has 7 healing potions.
I mean, prepared, I guess.
James,
Yes.
what can Ibley get off the worm?
Its tail stinger does have poison, as Serena can attest.
Yeah, can I take that tail?
Nuh-uh.
You
Mate.
fight Emily for it. Everybody wants a lollipop.
I was going to say, can I get a vial of its stomach acid?
Sure.
Why?
Serena looks at Ibley and says,
Hyper concentrated acid. How much damage did it do to Raymond in its stomach?
Yeah, but it has. How you know it's not going to melt the vial?
Trial and error.
It's hyper concentrated acid.
So, Peter,
Yeah.
roll me a nature check to extract the stomach acid.
Uh, I'm going to use my Font of Magic Empowered Reserves. When you make an ability check, you can spend 2 sorcery points to gain advantage.
I think I need to smother a baby. I'll be back in a minute.
He did say smother a baby, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
13.
So with your unskilled hands, you carve into it from the side.
Uh-huh.
And as you dig the blade in and draw back, everyone sees as suddenly there is just a gout of green acid.
Yep.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
21.
Give me a moment. 21.
did you successfully smother the baby?
25.
Yep, he's smothered in booby.
Mood.
How is that a mood?
31.
Explain that one in detail to me.
No,
What?
just is. I said mood when he said the baby was smothered with booby.
I mean, it was pretty great. I don't know. I don't know.
51,
That's actually the milk.
56. How much health do you have, Peter?
Not enough.
57.
Cool, you're at half health.
I am.
You take 20 as you take 28 damage in acid damage.
So what was the con save for?
Half damage.
That's halved?
You remembered Raymond took 66.
No, it was Jess.
No, on the inside, Raymond took 66 damage at the
Yeah.
start of. No.
Yeah, he took 6d6, yes.
Oh, I thought
no.
you said it was.
No,
Okay, never mind.
it was 6d6. No, Pete just took 12d6, the same damage Jess took when she was stuck with the stinger.
Oh, okay.
And you are coated with highly corrosive acids.
Cool.
I'm just gonna lean over Pete and be like, "Remember when I asked why?"
I immediately use precipitation to clean myself.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't.
Because it's not a mundane mess.
Oi, frog!
It doesn't
fire
state
hose.
mundane mess. It
No.
literally says you can clean
You
soiled
can
clothes.
clean soiled clothes. Coated in acid is not soiled clothes. Yes,
Yeah, it's
you
not
have
dirty.
cleaned your clothes, not the rest of you that is soaked through.
Oi, frog! Fire hose.
Ibley just looks up, has the sigh looking at the stupid and geyser.
Peter, make a dex save.
I like to think it throws his feet across
Dex
the
save
ground.
is an athletics check.
I will double check on that one actually.
Well, if it's athletics, it goes up by 3. Oh, no, they're the
A
same.
DC 13 strength saving throw.
So strength saving
Oh.
throw, Peter.
This could be bad. Yeah, no.
He gets
oh,
knocked.
Jesus.
He gets knocked down.
Apparently my mouse has been fucking.
it
I
also
rolled.
takes 1d4 bludgeoning damage.
So you take 1d4 bludgeoning damage.
Hey, you're not covered in that anymore, though.
No, here's the thing. He was knocked out, so it hasn't fully washed him.
I mean, we just continually sprayed him down to
So,
clean.
yeah, Pete, make another con save for me. You'll be taking less damage this time because you are not completely coated.
9.
Taking the same amount now.
Have you got a macro on your mouse or something?
No, I dropped my mouse, so it's been fucky.
Yeah, hate that.
You take, that's 11, 15, 21, 24 damage.
I'm on 3 health.
Did you take the D4 from Bailey yet?
No, because
Nope.
he hasn't rolled it.
Bailey D4.
Fuck, I'm on 0.
Good. While he's unconscious, just clean him.
On that second one, even though you failed, you still only took half the initial damage, so you're only covered in half of the effect.
Quick, let's give him this tablet. That'll heal him.
Peter, Mikey spares the dying you. So you're not dying.
Yeah.
I assume he's got a little. Yeah, I assume we get the rest of the acid off him.
Yeah, Ibli hoses the rest of the acid off him and
Can
from
I
the
tell-
area he is laying in.
Can I cut the tail off?
Roll a,
touch it.
roll a nature check to see if you can do it safely.
Pete, you're out for 4 hours.
Can I attempt to squirt?
1 second, if Jess rolls a 1 here, if Jess rolls a bad roll here, something's going to happen.
Carl, roll bad, roll bad, roll bad.
Oh, she beat me by 1.
But there's a difference. She's only lopping a part off. She's not carving a thing open. So you do successfully lop the tail and the stinger off. It takes you several hits to work through it, but you do eventually get there.
Awesome. It has a tail with a stinger. Can I attach it to a javelin?
No,
Somehow?
it's too big.
I have a maul or a great axe.
The bow?
The tail is 10 feet wide.
Can I
Yeah,
attach
and
it to
also-
my great axe?
No.
It's 3 meters around.
It is the size of your car, Jess.
Yeah, but can I attach it to a great axe?
Yeah, Jess, you've literally spent the last minute hacking off equivalent of the bonnet of the car.
Okay. I don't care. I have it. I will figure out something to do with it.
Ibli is very
How are you
impressed.
going to transport it?
Drag it.
With a dragon.
I mean,
Serena looks at Ibli and says, "It poisoned me, not you. It's mine."
Stupid got ouchie. Ibli no get ouchie.
Does that mean every sword we get stabbed with belongs to us?
Yes.
In Serena's crazy world. I'm gonna drag Pete under a tree somewhere and be like,
So, since there is no longer a tail to go for, Ibli wants to go for other body parts.
Uh-huh,
The
like...
hyper-concentrated acid that...
yeah, it's good for you.
Ibli's not that stupid.
That's
guys.
also been almost completely hosed away at this point.
There's
So,
none left in the stomach.
Between hosing you in the area off, like, any of its left has probably been massively diluted.
some teeth, whether it's a bit of leathery hide, whether it's leathery hide or chitin, doesn't matter. Maybe some of the
It's chitin.
chitin, so definitely some
This
chitin.
thing had an AC of 18. It's not a leathery hide.
Good. So some teeth, some chitin, and some of those spines from off the body too.
Roll me a nature check.
The spine shoot out and hit you in the eye. Oh, that one. Oh.
You can successfully harvest 4 teeth, several feet of the chitin if you spend enough time, and we'll say roll a d12 and that many barbs. So 5 barbs. A lot of the other barbs are either like damaged and chipped through battle or just through wear and tear and aren't worth it. Same with a lot of the other teeth.
How much chitin would I be able to get away with?
Depends how long the party's gonna let you stay here.
Well, I'm unconscious for 4 hours, so...
Doesn't mean we can't put you on the wagon.
We've got time. How much can I get, like, successfully harvested in 4 hours?
We could just put him on a wagon and leave.
Don't have a wagon.
We will decide how much you get when the party decides how long you're staying.
How did we get here, Pete?
Walking through the forest.
How did we get to the forest?
By walking to the forest?
No, we caught a wagon to the edge of the forest, and then we've been walking for the last 2 days.
Peter,
No, I hired.
Peter, you're also a bird person. You weigh very little, and there's several people in the party with a lot of strength.
So,
Oh, no.
wait, what is my strength? Wait, yeah, it's good. It's wrong character. Yeah, my character's confused.
The entirety of my character, including all my gear, is 130 pounds.
Which, I mean, I believe even Haley can carry you at that point.
Put him on a beetle.
Saying I'm weak?
No, I'm saying
The
you're a
beetle is
wizard.
currently being loaded with teeth and barbs.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
just
you're a
put Pete on top
wizard.
of
If
that.
the wizard can carry something, everyone else in the party can.
Fair.
The only person who probably can't carry Pete is Pete.
No, Ibly probably.
Pete's got -2 to strength.
Ibly has -1.
I have
Yeah,
plus.
so Pete's worse.
What? 9 strength, Bailey?
Yeah.
You can carry Peter. Just. You have 125-pound carry capacity.
It's because of Peter's stupid
100
fault and acid that Ibly missed out on the tail.
135 pounds. Give or take whatever Ibly's already carrying, that is.
Yeah, Ibly's got like 87 pounds on them at the moment.
So
I know what I should have done.
So Ibly couldn't carry him due to his own stuff, but even Ibly can carry Peter.
I can't.
Ibly has to be naked at the time.
I say Ibly has 87 pounds, but like that's divided between him and the beetle, so.
So in theory, you could. If it's a
But
50,
no,
if
the
it's a
beetle's being loaded up with stuff now.
yeah, but still, everyone in the party can drag Peter, so it's not really a detriment.
Well, I would like to rest for at least a little bit. Or at least Serena would. Whether that's on the way back or what, she's good.
Well, if we wait, I do have that bardic thing. The
Song of Rest.
that's the one.
I mean, and I can heal people.
So if we do stay for a bit, we have that.
Ibly's
For those
got
that can spend
stuff
hit
they can do
dice.
for- Ibly's got some stuff they can do for people too.
I didn't take any damage, so.
Yeah, me neither.
Neither.
In the fight, I took none.
Yeah, caster master race.
Woo!
I'm just lucky it got taken down in the same turn that I hit it.
Yeah, because you can imagine what that stinger would have done to you, Haley.
Yeah, attack
You would have been smacked into a new character.
because my plan was if it hit me, I could just cast shield. And hopefully,
And hopefully boost your AC high enough.
hopefully it doesn't beat a 23.
It probably could.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a strength con build.
Well, it
Either
rolled a 27 to hit Raymond.
Yeah.
It would take 2d8 fire damage though if it did hit me.
I'm sure it could stomach that.
Like, I don't know how much.
Well, actually, on that last turn, the 2d8 could have made it a simultaneous knockout.
Fair.
It had 15 health.
Achievement.
So yes, what is the party doing?
I mean, how far away are the wagons?
I assume they're not too. Wait,
Probably less than a mile.
Well, get on the wagon and fuck off. And do healing and stuff. Like you can rest in the wagon.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, I mean we could drag. It's literally.
I vote that we stay for like 5-10 minutes and let Ibly collect part.
if we do need to like carry anybody of any decent kind of weight,
So,
you're
I
not.
was going to say, does anyone have the ability to heal 1 point of damage?
No, because you've been stabilized. You're fine.
Like,
I can still be healed and made conscious.
could, summon the Phantom Steed and we could tie them to it.
Ow,
I
ow,
mean,
ow.
someone does have the ability to pick you up with 1 hit point. Whether they'll do it or not.
Oh, there's someone.
That's that fucking connection issue I'm having.
It's Mikey. He, for some reason, his Discord pings him out and immediately back in.
No, I do that manually because it fixes the connection.
Eh.
Because for some reason my Discord has issues with only this channel.
That's
The channel's
weird.
based in Sydney, so it shouldn't.
I don't know why. It doesn't have any issues with any other Discord I'm in. It's only this one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the issue. Sydney, gross.
It's the only Australian Discord server.
Oh, fair.
Well, I vote we let Ibley collect parts for a little bit if that's what Ibley wants to do.
Hasn't Ibley already collected parts?
Ibley has teeth and spines, but he's basically only getting chit. He's getting how much chitin he gets depends on how long the party is staying. So he's not been told how much chitin he's getting.
What's the plan with the chitin?
Ibley has good plan.
Do you care to divulge?
Plan not all there yet.
Well, that sounds fantastic.
And not all
No,
there yet, much like half the party.
I only talk to the voices sometimes. Whatever, we'll stay for as long as we want.
If the party stays for at least an hour, everyone who needs it, except for Peter and Ibley, can roll hit dice. Ibley doesn't get it because he's working. He does not get the effects of a short rest. And Peter because he's unconscious.
And no one's decided to actually get me up.
I stabilized you. What do you want from me? You're staying unconscious because you're a fucking idiot.
Unless coconuts can help in this. I can't do anything.
I was gonna say, it's not like there are other people that could heal.
Yeah, they also think you're a fucking idiot.
And for reference, I might be part bard, but I didn't take any healings.
Hey.
It's not like most of the party has healing
So,
potions.
how many hours are we actually staying for?
I mean, up to 4 when Pete angrily wakes up.
That's what you rolled, by the way, Peter.
Oh, fun.
Since the party is staying for at least an hour, so the effect has ended.
Was it a 1-up?
No.
It was.
Effectively.
Had he died, he would have come back via reincarnation. So he would have come back as a different race.
Nice.
Suddenly Goliath.
Since we're
That would
chilling,
have been very interesting.
Yeah, Aarakocra comes back as like a fucking, I don't know.
My
kobold.
husband! Oh, sorry, this goes from Squawk, my husband, to my husband.
So yes, Haley, you were saying?
yeah, since we're chilling for a little bit, I would like to ritual cast my familiar.
Yep.
And once it's there, I'd like to send it to do a little bit of a scouting in the forest around us.
I was going to say, did your familiar die?
So
No, she's only just gotten the spell, Peter.
Yeah, but she ritual cast it last session.
Did I?
Yeah.
Shit.
Well,
maybe I just.
Well, then you just bonus action ping it into existence because you pocket dimensioned it.
Fuck
Yeah.
it.
That sounds. Yep.
You went into combat, pocket dimension.
Yes. You were there on hand. Okay.
1. You are awake.
But why? You won't learn any lessons.
Oh, I do that after half an hour.
So he doesn't get a short rest.
Oh, I'd like to point out the moment he's awake, Ibley stops for a moment, slaps him, then goes back to doing work.
Weird.
For fuck's sake.
Roll an attack roll.
Is Ibley wearing gloves? Is my other question.
1 hit point. Slap. Unconscious again.
Are you sure that was the frog slapping Pete?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just put him on one hit point and Bailey just knocked him unconscious again.
Did the frog say anything?
Nope.
Just walked up and slapped him in the face.
Amazing.
I did ask a question. Is Ibley wearing gloves?
Didn't matter whether Ibley was wearing gloves or not.
It kind of does.
Kinda does. Poison.
No, but it's poison. Actually, it's poison condition, so it does because poison condition is disadvantage on saving throws, I believe.
You're unconscious for 2 hours, Peter.
Oh, God.
Hey, it's a net gain of an hour.
So I can just imagine, like, what? Whack!
Shit, sorry, I clicked the wrong thing.
Oh, is that what we're fighting now?
Every roll initiative, dear Peter.
So how
That's
many
okay. I have 2 backup characters I could bring
how
in.
much chitin do I get minus the 30 seconds it took to slap Peter and then go back to work?
I will tell you once I know exactly how long you've been here.
Well, what now? Half an hour?
It's been half an hour, yeah.
Takes
And
an hour
then
for a short
still
rest.
another 2 hours on top of that.
That's if we stay until Pete wakes up.
If the party's staying for a short rest, you're going to be here for an hour.
Yeah, I suppose I'm fine with that. Everyone
Pardon
okay
me.
with that?
Yeah, I guess we'll just stick around for an hour.
Yeah.
I play my instrument.
Well, Haley, I want an investigation or a perception check from you for your familiar.
Do we roll
Spending
from
2
them?
hit dice.
It uses their statistics unless you're doing the possession technique that wizards can do with their familiars, and then it'll be using your perception abilities.
Who took damage?
Jess.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Jess and Raymond.
Wait, so perception or
Then the
investigation?
unconscious one at your
Depends.
feet.
Are you just looking for vague things? Or are you actually searching for something?
I'm basically just looking to see if there's any further threats.
Perception.
Also, I'm gonna roll James. I'm spending an extra d6.
I don't see much.
I'm
No, not
rolling my
really.
extra
There's not
D6.
much around.
I'd like to basically keep watch during this as well, since I don't need to heal.
Brent,
Yo,
did you actually cast that bard thing?
it happens all the time.
I'm poking Raymond.
So yes, I did.
Oh, okay. It's because it was a
That's
short
a lot
rest.
of
I figured I'd
vigorous
spend his
work.
hit dice. So you jabbed him for a 22, which puts him on 37. And then he heals for 10, 23, 34, and gets to 1 hit point off max. Why is it with me and landing on 1 hit point off max all the time?
So what?
Yeah, don't
I
know.
brought healing potions.
Well,
Is everyone still there, or is everyone just quiet?
so at the end of the hour, when everyone has taken their short rest, what is the party doing?
How much does the healing potion do?
2d4 plus 2.
Guess we're heading back to the wagons and fucking off to Silver Lake or whatever the fuck it was.
Well, we don't know if the purple worm was the thing that was in the forest.
I'd say it's a pretty fucking solid guess.
Okay, I'm close enough to full health.
Well, if you rolled 2 healing potions, you have to add 4 to that as well, Jess.
Yeah, again, I know that. Still close enough. Not full health yet.
So is the party heading on?
Or did we get a description of the beastie, or is it just random beastie?
There is a
Nope.
thing terrorizing people.
Well, I'm gonna guess that's it. We've got evidence because we've got fucking miles of chitin.
So how much chitin does Ibley get?
In an hour...
Hey, Lee.
You get 7 feet.
Question: did this thing have eyes?
No. It does not have eyes.
It has the blind fighting thing.
It actually has blind sight.
I thought it had Joey's hands.
It has both.
Flying wouldn't have helped me then.
It has 30-foot blind sight and 60-foot tremor sense.
Cool. Flying would not have helped me then. Gotcha. I was tempted to cause levitation and just.
Well, we already had one flying creature.
Okay, that work out for him.
Perfectly fine during the fight.
So the party heads off.
Mm-hmm.
Pete wakes up again.
God, who hit me?
I'm Lubash now.
Who was like, who hit me?
Just lean over him. Did you learn your lesson?
James,
Mm-hmm.
as we're traveling in the caravan,
Yep.
I wish to write something in my book that I'll tell you about later, but I'm telling you now. Serena is making a note in a book.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
So where is the
I'm
party?
gonna-
Like responding to Mike's question, it's like, oh, yes, next time, do it from further away.
Stupid
Well,
feathers.
I guess that's a lesson you could learn from it. Sure.
At least I know that's potent. Still doesn't answer my question. Who hit me?
Stupid feathers.
Green one,
Big green one, little green one.
little green one.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Serena looks at you and says,
You're gonna have to do better than you.
Serena looks at Peter's character and says,
Right.
you hurt my little green friend, I will hurt you.
As I said, fuck that shit. Too difficult to deal with. But why'd they hit me?
Stupid feathers.
Uh-huh.
What he said.
Uh-huh.
You're the one who woke him up.
Was not expecting it to immediately gush out.
I told you not to do it.
I nod.
Anyway, lean up further. Where are we going?
Well, aren't we going to drop off evidence and then go to on the way to the lake thing?
I was going to say, have we reached the town in the middle of the Dragonwood to find out what we're meant to have hunted?
You're on your way there still.
Or has everyone turned around and gone to the
We're
hut
going
road
to
on the
wherever
highway?
we go to turn this sucker in.
We were gonna go. We're taking both, and
Alright, where are we?
Because we weren't all the way into the woods, were we?
because we were going
No,
to.
you're only a short distance into the woods.
I'm
Do we
pretty
know-
sure we're heading to Silver Lake next.
Yeah, which means
Or
you'll be going past Rote.
Well, as I said, have we gone to Woodhelm to find out if this is what was terrorizing the
Yeah,
people?
Woodhelm you'd be fairly near. Woodhelm would be about an hour deeper into the forest.
Well, do we know if there's a Decanted outpost there?
Fuck, that's a fast wagon we're on then.
That's assuming we're at the purple thing.
No, the
Well, that's
purple
where-
thing was like roughly where I said you were entering the forest from. Then you travelled for like half a
Sorry.
day into there.
So,
I'm also not going to be super like concise on like how far in Woodhelm is either, because there's a good chance that like it's like it could like migrate around a little bit there. That they may have only put that far in, so it was evidently in the forest, not on the edge of it.
yeah. Yes. So we're going to Woodhelm or to Rote?
I'm easy. Wherever we can. turn the sucker in to get paid.
Check Woodhelm first, just to make sure this is the thing. And if this is the thing, then we'll go back to work.
Sounds like a plan. Be a shame to kill a giant beast for it to be the wrong thing.
Exactly.
So you travel into the woods further. The further you go, the more trees are knocked over. You're following a fairly worn dirt path at this point. You arrive at Woodhelm. There's several destroyed buildings and multiple 10-foot wide tunnel holes littered about. About the same size the worm hole came out. About the same size the worm came out of.
Pretty good guesses.
Pretty safe guess.
As another one shows up.
You are standing on the edge of this, well, pretty much forest hunting farming town, which is only maybe 2 dozen buildings.
Do we see any other life there?
There are people going about rebuilding buildings, basics farmings. The village seems to be moving on.
Right. Does anybody notice us?
Nobody pays you attention, if that's what you mean.
Well, who's driving the cart?
Isn't it you?
I was unconscious.
For a while.
I'm assuming whoever was driving it while I was unconscious is kept driving.
Yeah. Who can drive?
Everyone, just poorly.
Who liked driving?
I thought Jess actually hired someone to drive.
Well, that was extra, I think.
No, like the party decided not to hire someone because that was going to cost more than the actual cart.
Yeah, and I drove it to where we were.
I'll drive while Peter's unconscious then.
Okay.
Does he need to make a check?
No. It's only a short way up the road.
Roll into town, no one's looking at it.
So you're rolling into town. Several people look at you. Nobody openly goes, "Hey, what are you doing?" They just sort of, and just keep going back to work.
So, I was going to say, not much I can do. I was going to say, does anything look like it would be a tavern or a gathering hall?
There is what appears to be a tavern-esque building in the main road.
Cool. I point to it and tell Trent's character to go that way.
I go that way.
You pull up at this building. It's a 2-story wood-thatched roof building, greyed logs on the outside, with a sign swinging out the front that says Woodhelm Inn.
I wish to get out of the cart and go in.
Yep.
I wish to stop a person and ask who's in charge, who boss here.
You stop like a middle-aged man. So it's, oh, you're looking for the mayor. Who's in charge now? Oh, I guess that would be Liam in the inn. He's the closest thing we've got to a mayor nowadays.
Thank you.
Sort of the central heart of the town since the mayor got eated.
So, yeah, I walk into the tavern.
Yep.
Same.
You walk into the tavern. There's about...
Ibly grabs a tooth, a barb, and a foot of chitin and holds it above their head and does like the weird frog head wobble into the tavern.
Walking to a Zoidberg walk.
Pretty much. That's exactly what I imagined.
Yep.
I wish to walk up to the barkeep.
You walk up to an older gentleman, dark blonde hair, fair few streaks of grey going through it, full beard with about 50% grey hair at this point. Sun darkened skin. He's wearing a brown apron, tan colored shirt, and he's just cleaning out some mugs. What can I do? What can I do for you, lass?
We're here for the tunnel digging convention. I think we may have missed it.
I look and
He
say,
Ignore
just
him.
he just sort of glares at you.
I look at that one. I look at him and say, "Please ignore that one. We're here because we're working for Kenneth."
And I'm assuming, by what your frog friend there is doing, you've had a run-in with our beastie.
Giant purple worm.
I was going to say spawn of Satan, but yes.
Yeah.
Satan doesn't exist.
As you can
Spawn of
see,
Tiamat.
giant purple worm is not a problem anymore.
You're about 3 days late, but thank you either way.
Sorry we were late. We were also just making sure that we killed the right beastie. Would not want to kill the wrong beastie.
You killed a giant monstrous worm that ate our mare. You killed the right one. Now,
Awesome.
if you give me a moment, he walks into the back room. He comes out a minute or two later. Lays a handful of things on the counter. 'Cause you killed it, we did have a little bit stashed away to pay. It's not much. It's a lot of local stuff, but we have... He looks in the bag. I believe from what the last mayor said, this is 700 gold in various gems. You can get twice that if you find the right place or get them cut. I have a couple of paintings that I can give you as well. We don't have much in the way of coin that we can spare. I can give you rooms for the night. And the last thing I can offer you is... And he pulls out an antique brass... almost looks like a hanging lantern. I don't know what this was, but I found it in the mayor's office.
Ooh.
I missed that. What was it?
Hanging brass, lantern. Looks very old.
Trade.
I can talk to you about the chitin and things in a minute. This is all yours to have. This is the reward for killing the worm.
Good trade.
I look at him and say, "Thank you very much. What time of day is it?"
It's probably around 3 to 4 in the afternoon at this point.
I look and say, "There is." Hang on, sorry. Need to do Raymond, Peter, Bailey, Trent, me, Mike, and Head. There's seven. There's 7 of us.
Eight.
There is 8 of us.
I was gonna say, if you got Cujo.
There is 8 of us for rooms. Is that still okay?
That's perfectly fine. We've not got that much in the way of people staying here at the moment, as is evident by outside. And luckily, all that was destroyed outside of the mayor's house was a handful of grain and storage silos. Very few actual houses got destroyed.
Also, do you have a room with a bathtub?
We have a bathroom, yes.
Do you have a tub we could perhaps fill with water and put in a room?
If you're willing to lug it up there, you can get one of the feed troughs from out back.
Because my little green friend likes water.
If you really need, if you need to have water in the room, you can. I only ask that you give him one of the downstairs rooms, so if it does spill, it doesn't wreck 2 rooms.
Also, do you have a stable and a place we can put the carriage for the night?
Not so much a stable, but I do have a holding pen out the back.
We also have a wolf in the party.
And a beetle.
So long as it doesn't eat anything, it can go in the holding pen. No one else has got anything in there at the moment.
And the beetle?
Same deal.
Thank
No one
you.
else is using the holding pen. Everyone's got their animals doing work.
I was going to say, I lean around just to coach slightly and go, wasn't there another party of people supposedly came out here for this thing?
They were clearly too slow.
How quietly do you say that?
Loud enough that he can hear. The
He
barkeep can
looks at
hear.
you. Yeah, you are the second group. First group's why there wasn't as much damage to the town.
I'm assuming they didn't make it.
You saw the size of that thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty small, huh?
Did you know it can swallow people in one bite?
It
Yeah.
swallowed her and I
Hey,
played.
Zelda, did you know it could do that?
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Yes, one of our friends did get swallowed whole, but we managed to get them out.
Oh,
Pretty
good for
better.
you. The last group of adventurers weren't so lucky. Neither was the mayor.
Oh.
It just sort of up, down, up, down, up, down. They were all gone.
Shall let House to Kenneth know.
I was going to say, do they have a form of communication to House Kent, or do we need to let them know it right as we go past?
We do have a post office, but if you want to send a message from Rhodes, it will probably be a bit faster, as we're not planning on sending any mail out for the next 3 to 4 days.
I look at him and say, I can't offer much, but we do have 2 horses that we did hire to pull the carriage that I am happy to lend for the night, or well, the rest of the afternoon to help with work.
We're good. Most people are using like their stock animals for rebuilding. We've only got a couple of buildings that need immediate rebuilding. So a couple of the farmers, I think Lewis down the street, down just outside town, is using a lot of his like cattle and mules and stuff to cart as much as we can travel. At the moment, it's less a case of needing things to travel, as we need more people to cut down trees for the rebuilding efforts.
What stat would that be?
Strength and an axe.
I have a great axe.
It's pretty good.
I look and offer to help.
If you head down the road and just follow the carts and look for where fresh fallen trees are. If you want to help them fell some trees, I'm sure they'd be appreciative.
Do they have?
I will help. Drink all your ale.
I ask if he could please hold the reward till the morning and we can take it in the morning.
If you want, I can hold it till morning. If not, your friends can start going through it now and divide it up while you're off working. Makes no difference
So
to
the
me.
entire time, Ibli's eyes have like been slowly drawn to this lantern. Ibli's shuffled closer slowly the entire time.
Moss.
Hello.
I picked the lantern.
Serena looks at Ibli.
What was that, Trent?
I picked the lantern up and put it up higher.
There's no shelves or anything, Trent.
I just hold it up.
Time for a tongue action.
I just came back to time for a tongue action. What?
Trent is holding the lantern up high.
Trent's keep awaying the lantern.
Oh.
I was about to say, do you think it might be magical?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. It was in the mayor's place. I don't know what it is, and I honestly think it's a little bit gaudy. And we need something to pay people who got rid of it. And
Hey, Zelda, or
I kind of don't want to go through any more of my money.
Do you want me to have a look at it?
Can you do the detect magic shit?
I have identify. Can I like?
Say you might as well.
Yeah.
If it's cursed, then whoops.
I can identify as a ritual, so it'll take me like.
Look at the barkeep and say, "I will be back for dinner. What time is dinner?"
Dinner will be any time you want it.
Thank you. Look at the others and say, "I'm gonna go help townsfolk."
Well, if they had a spare axe, I would too.
We have several axes if you're willing to help. What we're
More
lacking is manpower.
Well, I'm about as good as 4 men.
4 bears.
I look at Ibley and say,
For the 4-bearers.
"Don't do anything silly. I'll be back in a bit, okay?"
All my hit dice.
Axe and walk off.
Apparently, I just passed the lantern. Cool. I will start identifying it, I guess.
And I grab an axe from the barkeep and I walk off with Jess.
Might help is the reply you get from Ibley.
Basically, I've literally just set up a little ritual thing in the middle of the floor.
Oh, as I walk out and see Trent's character following, I look and say, "We still get our fair share of the reward."
That's
I
a
thought you
given.
would. I thought you would do that when you go back.
Yeah, well, that was the whole thing if you guys started to, like, divide it up. But I did ask the barkeep to hold it till morning, so... So do I need to roll strength checks?
1 moment.
Okay.
Hallie discovers what the lantern is.
Basically.
It is a lantern of water.
No, it's a lantern of wish. You get 1 wish per decade.
That has already been used.
Fuck. I wish for purple worms. Fuck.
Or someone's I wish for a friend gets giant purple worm.
Oh God.
God, it's a genie.
No, it's a
Goes,
djinn.
I wish.
Even worse.
I wish more worms would come to my veggie patch.
Well,
I wish this lovely worm was my favorite color of purple.
Oh no, even better.
God, I wish we
grants
had a
the
tunnel
wishes-
right in the middle of the town square.
It grants the wishes, but it always throws a twist that involves a giant purple worm on
It's a monkey paw.
I really wish for a well for this town. Worm.
worm.
I
Oh,
can
God.
see that James has sent something to Haley, but I can't see what.
Yeah, Trent can always see that Haley's losing her shit right about now.
I'm next to her, so yes.
It's a Latin of backstory significance.
Trent
So I lean over. So, what is it?
It's a mundane Latin.
I finished identifying it with a bit of a look on my face.
So, what is it?
It is an iron flash.
Flask. I
Okay.
misspelled shit.
No, ignore me.
Because I was
It's-
losing my shit as people were
I was
talking.
really confused. I was like, yeah, flash.
Take a swig.
It was meant to be flask in reference to an older spell.
There. It's an iron flask.
Which does.
Now, I do know that, don't I? In character. Cool.
Yeah. Everything I sent you, you know in character.
Okay, fair.
You use the identify
Yeah,
spell.
what's it do?
It has a noble genie in it.
It has a what?
Exactly.
You fucking what, Wedge?
Why do you think
Wait.
I was losing my shit and did spelling errors? I'm like, to Haley, it is this, and you guys are like, nail, hammer, head. You guessed the fucking thing as I'm typing it.
Wait.
The noble genie, 3 wishes, but may come with a cost.
I wish I had a friend.
Are you fucking shitting me?
No, that's what he sent me. Yeah.
No, I say this in character.
Yeah.
No, that's what the god sent me.
Yeah, this is what my identifying spell has told me.
Right.
So, who votes we should bury it and never have access to it?
Me.
I say we should wish for Alan.
Why, do you need his keys?
Do you have somewhere you can put that?
Who, me?
Yes.
Perhaps somewhere no one can ever access it ever.
I have a backpack, so not really. I mean, I can put it in my backpack, but
I was thinking somewhere a little bit more secure.
So,
That shit you don't want floating around.
so who's around the table with us right now?
It's just the barkeep.
Oh, like from the party. Like, who's waiting
Everyone,
right now?
everyone but Jess and Trent.
Okay.
Didn't Ibley go as well?
No.
No, Ibley wants the lamp.
Because thinks it's just a really cool lamp.
I was going to say, I swear I heard Ibley say he was going to go as well.
Maybe later.
Maybe later. Okay. Yes. Right.
All right. So who was listening to what Haley said?
Me. Obviously.
Me, but I'm not here.
No, like yeah. Which characters
the
are around
party.
listening and waiting for Haley to finish it? Identify.
I'm pretty sure you, me, and Haley.
Okay.
Where's Zelda?
Probably taking up the whole. There's rooms and going. I'm gonna go prep the room, like having been nearly dead earlier today.
I mean that's fair.
Know the feeling, but like, yeah, that needs to be somewhere secure.
I agree.
In Lubash's control.
Lubash is not here.
No.
So
I wish I was a real bear.
this is just a mundane lantern, guys, right?
I mean, you can use it.
A mundane lantern that needs
Need me to roll strength?
to be destroyed. Or...
God, I wish I had some light right now.
We'll get to you soon, Matt.
So this is
I
this
wish
is something
more-
that requires attunement, right?
Nope.
Whether one of them, rub it the wrong way and someone comes out asking why you were rubbing it.
Pretty
Theory.
much.
If a paladin asked to have a 9th level spell slot, would they get given one?
At a price.
Yeah.
It can only be used for cantrips.
So you said it was a noble genie in there.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that is what I have sensed.
Genie, Djinn, or like what sort? Do you know?
The spell did not define.
Yes, it's just I smelt the noble genie.
So this is something. I mean, as nice as it sounds, there are so many ways this could go badly.
Yeah.
That's what
Basically, Peter, the identify spell gave the enchantment, and the
Yeah.
strength of magic inside does not identify any creatures held within.
You could wish Madnum away. Madnum.
But it comes
But then I could get something worse.
I wish Mamnon was no longer chasing me. Deal, you are now being hunted by Tiamat.
Yeah, it's like I wish Mamda was no longer chasing me. All right, he shows up.
Yeah.
He's already here.
He's found
Because
you.
I thought Identifier revealed everything about it.
No.
About the item. Again, about the item.
Yeah.
The identify has revealed there are 3 wishes.
It
And
is
what
true.
is contained. It does not identify what type of Djinn is inside.
Yeah.
So right, this is something. This is too powerful for people like us. Shut up! I know we can get a pony. I don't give a fuck.
What?
I was gonna say, Captain, there's horses outside. So anyway,
I don't think anyone was prepared for that.
yeah. Keep that shit hidden, please.
I shove it in my bag.
Yep.
Sleight of hand check.
I'm not
Because you're not there.
buddy.
That's why I'm saying it, because no one will take me seriously while I'm not here.
I literally just
I was going to say I very well could, but I'm not going to.
So,
I could ask the barkeep to hold all the treasure till the morning.
And he said he can hold it till morning, or your friends can start going through it.
So Ibli sort of says a few things in a language undiscernible by anyone. Watching Haley put the lantern in a backpack, and then just turns to the barkeep and goes, "Trade."
Certainly, we can talk.
I'm just going to say in a really loud voice, "Oh my, this is cursed. Nobody should touch it."
It's you and the it's you lot and the bartender in the room. No one else is in there.
No, because Ibli's there too, and Ibli doesn't know what the
I
achievement is.
look at the barkeep and say, "Can I have the other items as well? We'll sort that out as well while we're here."
He just gestures to the counter.
Thank you. And Jess, I'm the one that's most likely to give you a fair cut.
Yeah, except Serena doesn't trust you.
Serena doesn't trust anything. This is why we're not telling Serena about the magic wishes.
That's fine.
Just so you're aware, Ibli heard the entire conversation, but Ibli's still like not letting me have the lantern.
We're not letting anyone have the lantern. The lantern's going off the closest cliff we can find.
I thought you said cliffs.
Serena trusts Haley's character.
So it was how much was it again, James? It was
700 gold worth of uncut gems.
750, I thought you said.
700.
50.
50's harder to split.
It was 3 paintings of indeterminate value.
Yep.
And then the lamp.
Yep.
We should sell the lantern.
And for reference, Haley, the reason it was it's called an iron flask is because that's actually the spell you use to capture a djinn in older editions.
Fair.
So, do I need to roll a strength check?
Um,
What do I need
both
to do?
of you roll me an athletics check or a basic strength check. They would both be the same. Athletics will be higher if you're proficient.
Damn it!
Lubash falls over his own feet.
Lubash does an okay job at cutting down trees. You're not used to the axe they've lent you.
It's true, I'm really not.
It's
I like
blunt.
Kate.
And you get about as much done as a lot of the general farmers. You watch Serena walk through, and at several points she just fells a tree in like 2 hits.
No.
Because she's using a weaponized battle axe that's battle sharpened
I'm
and a
using
lot heavy.
Great axe. I'm using my axe.
That's what I meant, great axe. And she's just walking through, just chunk, chunk, tree falls down. Chunk, 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 tree falls down. After about an hour's time, Lubash, along with a lot of people, are just relegated to cutting up the trees that Serena has cut down.
I'm helping.
I think we're gonna be good. Thank you, terrifyingly strong woman.
Damn.
You're welcome. I proceed to help cut up any trees that are like left on the ground that have not been like cut into segments.
It does take longer as you're not using an axe to cut them once they're on the ground. You're using a saw, so your weapon does not assist you in this, as they need to be precisely cut.
Yeah.
But yes,
I asked somebody to show me how to use the saw, and then I used the saw.
Fair. But yes, after several hours...
Heck, I have a long sword. Can I use the long sword?
No!
If you want to fuck the blade on it...
I mean, you're going to have to spend 3 days resharpening your axe.
Yeah, no,
green timber.
Yeah, your axe is going to need some TLC.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah,
Something tells me Ibli's doing TLC on the axe, not the paladin.
No.
What are you, a weapon slave?
No, that's called a squire.
Ibli has more experience with that stuff than the freaking paladin does.
But yeah, back to the main party.
I'm assuming we're splitting the gems 8 ways. Or are we going to wait till we get them processed first?
I mean, are
I
the
say
gems
this-
identical?
No. And I say this to Mikey's character. And to Haley's character.
Oh, right, I'm your boss. Forgot about that. What seems smarter? Everyone gets the same amount of gems, or everyone gets the same amount of money later?
Don't know, I was paid with my share, whatever it was.
I vote money.
You're not there.
Well, if we have the gems, some of these may be useful for spells and shit.
Oh, unless you got a, what is it? How much is the Revivify diamond?
100 gold.
Yeah, there's a giant diamond there. Yeah.
Is it a single diamond or gems worth?
Diamonds.
Diamonds. No, it's multiple.
Let's have a look.
Diamonds worth 300.
The only spell
300 gear, yeah. Diamonds worth 300
I
gold.
believe the only spell that requires a single gem is Chromatic Orb.
Well, I am
The
gonna
rest
say-
is
And
stuff adding up.
Resurrection is a single diamond as well.
So
So that's level 7.
yeah.
I do want to say the barkeep did say if we sold them to the right people,
We could get more.
potentially got them cut, we could get more.
Yes.
This is
So
true.
it might be better to hold on to them and then sell them for more money.
Yes.
But again, I'm not there.
Yeah, that.
Well,
Well, the OG party members, me and Haley, because Raymond's gone upstairs. Like, what do you reckon's better?
Oh. I got really fussed.
well, I was going to say, is there lots of diamonds or is it just random gems?
It's a lot of random assorted stuff. Rubies, sapphires, emeralds. There's a couple of things in there that might be diamonds, but they might also just be quartz.
Zirconiums or something, yeah.
You're not sure.
Nothing that
until they
stands
come.
out as these diamonds are worth 300.
Nothing's cut. That's the thing.
No.
So and none of the party is proficient in jewel cutters tools, so none of you would be able to readily appraise what these gems are either.
So anyone
You
know
already
any
know what Ibli's answer is if you ask him.
shiny?
Shiny
Yeah,
rocks
no.
and give me the lamp or give me the
Well,
flask.
no, if you haven't noticed, Ibli values the material object over money more.
Yeah. Well, apart from that, I would like to open the 3 paintings and see what's on them.
James will be there in a sec. Pete wants to look at the 3 paintings.
Before I do that, I ask Haley if they're magical. Don't need to identify, just detect magic. So Haley, can you cast detect magic for me?
Haley has gone to the toilet because the DM was missing.
Zelda, come down here. Cast detect magic.
So you're checking that they're magic before opening them.
Yes.
Turns out they're just unsolicited dick paintings.
I mean, if they're painting, it obviously was solicited, just not by us.
Yeah, it's been commissioned by someone, surely.
Who spent a long time in front of someone else.
Big paintings.
To be fair, they can be unsolicited if the person who made them was the artist originally, so they wouldn't have actually been commissioned.
Self-portrait, dick portrait.
Pick. It's just a painting.
Richard portraits.
Yes.
Yeah, so Haley, do you have the ability to cast detect magic?
Ooh, I don't think so.
Worst wizard ever.
me just double check. So I don't think I took it for some weird reason. No, I don't have it. Because I'm dumb.
Hey Zelda, when do you get a chance? Come down here.
I see you just yelling up a stairwell. Oi, Zelda!
What are we detecting magic on?
Paintings.
The paintings.
None of them are magical.
Okay, I open them and see what they are.
You want to scroll
You go,
the
wow,
first.
this dick pic is magical.
You want to scroll the
For
first
different
one. Is a picturesque landscape shot of two halflings riding a white unicorn. Very much a Fabio-style, open, sappy romance novel front.
Just saying, I'd totally buy it if I could in real life.
There is actually fan art of this exact picture I can send you later, Trent.
Cool.
Did you almost say Bailey there?
Yes.
Why?
That the front gnome is wearing a purple hat, open chest, and riding on the back of the horse is a blonde gnome in plate mail. Yes, Peter, you get my reference. I understand this. The next portrait over is of a stunning scimitar, gold with intricate white embroidery, engravings, up to a rose-hilted handle with green vine-like leather wrappings topped with a ruby, and it is presented sticking out of as a marble stone draped in moonlight. The third
Appreciates that.
The third is of a marvelous sunset shadowing two figures over a glistening ocean.
Ooh, I like the glisten.
Oh, excuse me.
So yeah, those are the three paintings you got.
Sweet. I've just marked down what they are, basically.
Yeah.
I have no idea of their value, but hey, we have 3 paintings.
I'm just gonna find the right halfling, and then let me talk to him for a while.
We can decorate our summer home.
James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trade with the barkeep.
He looks at you. What have you got for trade, my little amphibian friend?
Puts the foot the 1 foot of chitin with a tooth and a barb just on the counter. Has more.
What were you planning on getting for this?
No clue.
Protein.
He already has potassium.
I've not got really much to offer at the moment. He looks you up and down. How long are you planning on staying?
Not long.
A night, probably.
If you're not planning on staying too long, I can't really do much with these. As we're kind of in a recovery stage.
I was going to say, we're within earshot of this.
Also, Trent, Discord.
1 minute, I have to go on my phone.
It is exactly what I thought it was.
You asked for a reference picture for the first painting.
Beautiful.
I may have had that on stock.
That's the wrong Discord.
You're good at that.
Ibley simply asked. Trophy.
Amazing.
Not particularly interested in the trophy. Just knowing it's dead will be enough. If you're interested in the trophy, I think it would be quite fetching if you potentially made armor out of this chitin. I think it would suit you or one of your friends here.
Be right back.
And it's probably the best I could think to do with it. There's not much need for a heavy-duty chitinous leather here in a basically farming village. And the poison barbs are probably more harm than they are good here.
Hmm. Ibley just says thanks and picks the stuff back up and proceeds to go walking back out to where he's been storing it all for the last hour.
Yep.
On the beetle.
On his walk though, can I do a nature check to see, like, whether I would even think whether this thing has a nest?
Sure.
You're gonna want a shovel.
No. It probably does not have a nest nearby. They would, from what you gather, these things would probably nest in mountain ranges and inhospitable environments. Given the fact that while they are quite large, it would seem like this would probably be a creature that would likely have a clutch. So under a forest where there is a lot of potential predators would not be an ideal location. You also have you also have no idea because the creature is not there to determine its gender.
It's never wise to assume.
How very woke of you.
Um.
So after helping, I go back to the.
Yeah, you're getting back shortly after this.
Really powerful lass.
So Ibley's instead gonna go and try and help with some of the rebuilding efforts.
Yep, you are right. You can assist with some of the rebuilding. It's fairly menial labor. You're just helping nail some boards down and stuff.
Well, Ibley gets on a roof easy with a 20-foot high jump.
Yeah. So is anybody else going to do anything, or shall we skip forwards till probably the morning when the party's headed out?
They're probably going to talk about what the fuck we do with this lantern.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I was going to say when Jess and Trent come back,
Which would be around dinner time.
yeah, unroll the 3 paintings, show them, and also say, as a group, we need to decide: do we sell the gems or split them now?
Well, everyone is now here with the exception of Raymond. Feel free to talk.
I order food.
Nice.
Barkeep.
He just sort of nods and starts preparing food.
I don't.
To Jess and Trent's character, I go, splitting the gems equally, there would be roughly 87-ish gold worth each in value. But you may get more if you sell them together, cut, or whatever.
But we could either choose to split now, and then if you want to get your own gems cut, you can get them cut.
That is true.
Which I think, depending on how rash everyone here is, probably the smarter option. That way we get paid immediately, no one gets angry that they're not being paid fairly. And if they're smart enough, they can split themselves.
The orcish friend makes sense. Half orcish.
No, I fully agree.
Half orcish friend makes sense.
Serena just shrugs her shoulders.
Right, whatever, get paid now, get paid later. It makes no difference to me.
What of the lantern? Where is the lantern?
Yeah, you don't want to touch that.
No.
Why?
It's got bad juju.
The whole band?
I look at Haley's character and say, where is the lantern and why do I not want to touch it?
It's safe. Has bad things.
I just look at them all. I turn to Ibley. What's going on with the lantern? Where is the lantern?
Bad thing in Latin wouldn't let me have.
Where is the lantern?
Just points at Haley.
It is safe.
What do you plan to do with the lantern? It wasn't just your reward.
Probably throw it into an ocean.
Yes. We plan on getting rid of it.
But that doesn't shed light then. It's a lantern. If we go into a cave, we can hold it up.
No.
Didn't shed light in the first place.
Yeah.
Well, how do I know? No one else holding it.
Why do you want to throw it off a cliff or into an ocean?
It's
What
very
does it do? Not just bad juju, what does it do?
I mean, please don't insult our intelligence. Everyone else here knows.
It will be very bad in the hands of somebody who would seek to use
So you
its
don't trust
power.
either of us then?
We don't trust ourselves. That's why we're not using it.
Everybody here, including myself, with this item.
Could you please tell me what it does rather than just telling me it's bad?
Trust me, it's better that you don't know.
I think it's better that we do know.
No, I really don't think so.
I look at Mikey and say, I like his character. I don't particularly trust you.
I don't trust you either. That's why I'm not giving you the thing. That's why I'm not using the thing either.
I roll my eyes, eat my food, and then go to bed without another word to any of the others.
So how much more fighting does Lubash do, Trent? Because I know you're not going to drop this.
Yeah, well, I don't know. See, it's the whole aspect of I don't know how much I value a lantern in character. Like, out of character, oh, I want that. I've never heard of a wish spell in D&D.
James, before I go to bed, I move, I ask the barkeep what feed trough I can move. Move a feed trough into a bottom bedroom and fill it with water for Ibley.
Yeah.
And then go to bed.
Let me read my Fool's Head Deals note
Well,
first,
see,
real quick.
Trent, here's the thing to think about, and this is all I'm going to say. They're saying there's bad juju in the lamp, which means it's not a normal lamp.
That's true.
Is that enough for you to want to pursue this?
Fair enough.
Remember, you're not playing a rogue.
Oh, I know.
No, he's playing something far worse.
I'm playing my specialty.
He's playing a barbarian and a bard. Stupid moves and dick jokes.
See, even the rogue is saying, "Don't touch it."
Rogue's a pussy. I had words in my head, then I got distracted by saying Rogue's a pussy. So, if it's incredibly dangerous, as you all say, I do have contacts that could keep it safe and out of hands of everybody. And then I wouldn't even know where it goes.
Yeah, so do all of us.
I would much prefer this to just be destroyed or lost to everybody.
So, if it's as powerful as you say, how do you plan on destroying it?
We have not worked this out yet.
So the
Again,
smart
either cliff into a ravine or something, or into the ocean.
That's just relocating it.
At this point, like while you're arguing this, Cujo puts his hand up. Before you throw it off the ocean, could I use it once?
So why does he get to use it if we're not allowed to know?
No, nobody gets to use it.
It's saying he gets to use it.
But like, user haven't immediately said no straight away, and yet
I just said no.
Even know it does
Captain
yet.
said no immediately.
But no.
Nobody gets to use it.
Because I'm willing to pay whatever price it is to bring my family back.
There's not a good
First time to have bad connection issues.
He's willing to pay whatever price to bring his family back.
Did you not hear me say that these things come with a cost?
The cost doesn't mean necessarily only to you.
He just sort of turns to you and looks at you. I heard you. Did you not hear me say I'm willing to pay the cost to bring my family back? And turns to
Again,
Mikey's
there's no
character.
guarantee the cost is only to you. It could break the world.
There's no guarantee that
I'm
they will.
willing to take that chance.
Yeah, you are, not the rest of us.
Your family could come back different to how you remember.
So does it raise the dead?
That is entirely possible
It can.
with what he is suggesting.
But according to Aladdin, he can't do that.
Who is Aladdin?
And you
He
assume,
said that in real English. It wasn't actually in character.
and you also assume that this Djinn functions anything like those rules. This is a Djinn in D&D. Wish for a bitch to be dead is a valid wish. I'm not going to fight you for it, but I just want you to consider that other people have things on the line as well, and that may
I
be
just want to know what it does.
and that may be one of my only options.
Yeah, I want my family back too. I want the crazy backwards hand man to stop chasing me. There's things people want.
I feel your pain, but we mustn't let it be used.
James, by the way.
Out of character, let me kill myself using this!
Because I just reread that thing that you sent me. And bleep.
We'll
bleep,
talk
bleep
later.
You.
Bleep, bleep, bleep you.
We're adults, you can swear.
True.
No.
No?
No, it's not so much swearing as much as...
No, it's not swearing. It's the fact that she won't say what I've written because she's keeping it to herself.
God, who would keep an aspect of their character secret?
Alternatively,
Who would do such a thing?
Anyway,
But given this reward of it, who would keep part of it hidden in secret from the other player members?
Alternatively,
Thing.
Shush, let Trent alternatively.
okay, that's enough. Wouldn't it be smarter, since everyone here knows what it can do? I do not, nor how to activate it or anything like that. I'm more than capable of keeping a single object safe, so wouldn't it be smarter to let me hold on to it, who doesn't know what it is?
Okay, until you touch it and the gin comes out.
Do you actually say this?
No, I had a character. Because isn't he talking out of character?
No.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying out of character.
It's not something for mortal hands.
It's really not.
Last I checked, everyone here is immortal.
That's why it's in the bag, not in hands.
In the mortal hands that I trust the most. I thought everyone just got confused by what I said, so that's why everyone went quiet.
Haley!
Me?
Yes, just Haley is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
So,
But don't forget, no one in character knows this.
what don't we know in character?
I'm guessing you saw my message, Haley?
Yeah.
Haley!
So,
Should we go back to doing game stuff?
so
Yes,
Ibley's gonna go
so-
to bed because Ibley's sick of this shit. Ibley's getting out early in the morning to produce the foraging.
so tomorrow I'm gonna
I'll
get.
roll with persuasion.
And I said it doesn't belong in.
One at a time. Mikey.
So tomorrow I'm gonna prepare stone shape and I'm gonna put it in a brick.
Yep. Trent
Yep.
and Haley, you were saying something now.
Doesn't belong in mortal hands.
And every last I checked, everyone here is mortal, so might as well put it in the mortal hands that I trust the most.
That's why it's in a bag. It's in no mortal hands.
True.
But the bag is in a mortal's hand still, so therefore it's in a mortal's hand.
No, it's on a mortal's back. It's different.
But it's attached to their arms, which are attached to their wrists, which are attached to their hands.
Righto, Dr. Nick.
The hand bone's connected to the wrist bone. The wrist bone's connected to my wristwatch. What?
Here, the red thing's connected to my wristwatch.
Are you singing?
I am singing this as I am
Who knew inflammable meant flammable?
I pick up my bag and walk away, going to the room.
Well, at least I know where it is now. I'll try not to steal it tonight then.
I set up an alarm.
I was gonna say Haley has the alarm spell.
This is where Haley's like, I'll keep it safe, walks into the other room, pulls it out, starts rubbing it.
I don't.
That's rubbing what?
Go and Haley, rub one out.
Oh, does banishment work on objects? No,
No.
creatures. Damn it.
You could banish the Digi though once it's out.
Wait, does banishment take belongings?
If they're holding it?
Sure, we'll give it to Trent. Let me poke him.
Okay.
No, wait, hang on. It's a charisma save. That's what his specialty is. Fuck.
He can willingly fail it.
Oh, willingly fail it.
Yeah. Let me just put this protection spell on you.
But yes, I set up the alarm spell around it.
Uh-huh.
I walk into her room and just sit by the door, stating that, hey, you can't trust no one with it, so why can we trust you with it? And sit down and just kind of up against the wall.
The half-orc's trying to seduce the elf again.
I roll my eyes and
Jen gets that feeling a lot.
It's 12 on persuasion.
Ignore that persuasion. It was more of the joke of like flirting.
I roll my eyes.
So you two gonna stay awake all night just staring at each other?
No, I'm going to trance. I'm just going to be told if he goes near it. I'll be woken up by my spell.
And as she goes to trance, I go to sleep.
I like that she's sleeping with her eyes open.
That's basically what trancing is.
But before she goes into a trance, I would like to put a bit of string around one of the handles of the bag, letting her knowing what I'm doing, and then around my toe as I go to bed.
I reset my alarm spell.
So I get up and put another bit of string.
Don't make me touch you.
Yeah, now the elf is trying to seduce the bard.
Yep. So at that point, the evening goes unattested. And it is now the morning. And that's where we're going to pick up next week.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Just bad.
prepare stone shape and then use my fucking 4th level spell slot to put it in a box.
Serena's gonna get up early and attach the horses to the cart.
Can we just... we stopped.
If people want to do any last minute prep, that's where I'm calling the session before we're up till 1 o'clock arguing over this lamp.
And maybe take off without telling the party, because they wouldn't tell her what the lamp was.
Yep, really, definitely not being the same character every time.
I was gonna say I eat the red capped mushroom before I go to sleep.
Roll a con save.
At 11.
You have a very, very interesting night. And do not benefit from the effects of long rest.
Uh-huh.
Haley, at about 3 in the morning, Pete's character just walks in, sweating, pale, and just looking 1,000-yard stare. Just sort of wanders in.
Hey, did you know I can see really fast?
I can taste purple and see through time.
I thought that was the Technicolor one that would do that.
You'll have to find out.
Like-
He just sort of sits there after time tilts and then just stands there for a good 5 minutes unmoving before turning and just walking out.
I stare at him the entire time.
Did you know I can fly?
Begins flying and just sort of bzz, 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 whack into the door frame and then out.
Cool.
Yeah, you are tripping hard for about 7 hours. As you have ingested a full-sized magic mushroom.
Oh, God.
The only reason it doesn't outright kill you is because it's not like the modern ones, which are like super genetically modified and bred to be like potent as shit. This is like your stereotypical like cartoon, like red mushroom with white spots that people start going whoo after eating. And you're tripping
James?
all night.
I can just imagine it. It's like dawn the next morning. I'm sitting on the roof of the tavern, and I do a crow.
Pretty much. Yeah, Bailey?
I so hope he doesn't go into his room in the middle of the night.
He probably barges into everyone's room at one point or another.
I'm really curious if something is in my room since I'm in Haley's room.
So he barges into a room, sees a tub full of
No,
water.
I'm sitting next to the
After
wall.
he says something, all there is a pair of eyes just sticking out of the water and
Bloop.
slight shake, and then back under again.
See, and here's the thing. I have prestidigitation. I can make my own voice louder.
Where did all these feathers come from?
When you barge into Serena's room, you get punched.
I'm just surprised that Trent didn't try and take advantage of the stoned guy and ask him what the lamp did.
He didn't say I woke up.
He walked to the room and basically shouted, "I can see through time!"
I'm
Trent's
fairly
a very-
certain
Lubash
you
is a
easily
very heavy
tripped on your
sleeper.
string attached to your toe.
If he didn't hit the bag, I wouldn't have felt the string.
Or the string, if he didn't hit the string.
Trent,
Yes.
what? Roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
Hang on, James. James,
You give me a moment.
before you do that, he doesn't need to bother with that perception check.
Yeah.
He just got knocked the fuck out with the door, because that's where he left himself, in front of the door.
Near the door.
Well, here's the thing. Pete's not being quiet. A 5 is what you needed. He walked in and went, "I can taste colors and see through time!" And then basically clothesline himself on the door frame. He wasn't being quiet.
What does the lantern do you?
I'm buzzing around the common room.
Peter, what's your character's name?
Azia?
No.
Oh, sorry, no, Aaron. Sorry.
What was that? I was laughing.
Aaron.
Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Yes!
What does the lantern do?
Techie person. What?
Gaming damage did you take?
What'd you say?
The lantern in the bag that we got paid, what does it do?
Why can I see your words? They're sparkly.
Then you know what I said.
What does bag do? It holds things!
No.
Yes, you open it up and you put things inside! See? It's like I hold out my bag.
I would like to cast minor illusion
Uh-huh.
and make a picture of the lantern.
Yep.
What does that do?
You automatically fail the DC, Peter.
Yeah, I know. It's like, ooh, that! How did you get that? Did you go through a wall? You went through a wall!
Oh,
That was in the
Imagine
room!
Haley's there watching this entire thing go on.
That's in a room!
Shaking my head every now and then.
Wait, hang on, Haley. What floor did you take?
Probably second floor.
That.
It's like,
There's a chance your room's above Italy's then, which means you might get an angry frog. Shut up with a broom.
Two floors.
it holds stuff.
what
As I
does
fly around in a circle.
What makes it dangerous?
It holds things.
So it's a water jug.
No. Not water. Something big.
An ocean?
Even bigger. It holds. It holds air.
Do I believe him?
He's tripping balls. He thinks it's air.
Fair.
James.
So then what makes it dangerous? I breathe air.
Roll 20.
Yeah, the
That's
inside
because
joke.
he.
Yeah,
This
that's
air
between them.
breathes you.
Do you want it? Because Haley's character's name here, and I have agreed that maybe you should look after this lantern. I point to the one that I cast.
We did.
You're seeing what I'm doing. I'm pointing to the one that I cast as the illusion.
Yeah, sure.
I literally try and grab it out of your hands.
I said take it.
I chuckle.
Your magic, it goes through it, look. I just shove my hand through the illusion into your face. Oh, see, I can feel it now.
I'd like to punch him back. Actually, can I bite him?
Sure.
Like how I bite his hand?
Sure.
Cool.
I wish to walk out of my room at this point, assuming I can hear all these shenanigans.
Everyone can hear this.
Well, I bit him, so I'm assuming he's screaming.
Not really.
Fair.
Both of them to go to bed.
I was.
I can't go to sleep. The monkeys will eat me.
Hey,
Oh,
James.
I'm gonna do it.
Just yell through the wall. Stop being crazy. That's my shtick.
Would Ibley have to make a check to hold onto the outside of the building and look through a window at this point? Because Ibley's just pissed off.
Probably not.
I was gonna say, after saying the monkeys will eat me, I'd turn around and just fly out the door and onto the roof.
Yep.
Go to bed.
Well, that was interesting. I stay holding the illusion, wondering if I can see what makes it dangerous.
It's got some sharp edges.
Maybe if I throw it hard enough at somebody.
No, do not. No, please do not.
And I gain a level of exhaustion.
So does Ibly climb up the wall and see me holding the lantern?
Probably.
Well, I was down during that conversation, Trent. I was imagining I was downstairs in the tavern area.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yes.
But yeah, it's a
So
public
we're going
space,
to
so
Silver Lake next.
yeah, we're heading to Silver Lake next session, which we'll
Yeah.
do next session.
Cool.
So yes.
Because there's some mysterious goings on or whatever.
That was an interesting mushroom.
Oh,
Reason.
James.
Mm-hmm.
Have you decided on how we want to do the trade thing with Ibley?
Trade thing.
Because Ibley doesn't really use cards. Ibley just pulls random shit out of the middle of nothing.
Yeah. I'll need to work on that. I need to talk to you during the week about it.
Okay.
Alright, well, not y'all.
So, yeah.
Nah.
Not Jess.